If you know My Singing Monsters, you know the sound. Every single creature has its part to play, right? From a deep, booming bomb to a catchy doo. It's this whole universe built on an incredible symphony of sounds.
But imagine this. What if, right in the middle of that chorus you know and love, a monster didn't just sing a note? What if it sang a whole sentence? What if they actually started talking back to you, telling you a story?
I mean, look at the difference. On one side, you've got the classic monster sounds that are the heart and soul of the game. And on the other, you get clear, lyrical English. This wasn't just some new sound. This was a totally different way for the monster world to communicate.
And that massive difference brings us to a really special and, let's be honest, a very strange class of monster. They are called the Werdos. They're a group of legendary monsters who do way more than just add to the music. They've actually got a message to share.
So who's in this exclusive club? Well, there are 5 members. You've got Talker, Parlsana, Mogpie, Stuob, and the newest member of the crew, Charcoal. Each one has their own unique voice and personality, and as we're about to see, they don't always show up together.
Now, getting your hands on a Werdo, it's not simple. Each one is going to set you back 100 relics, and you know that's a special and pretty rare currency in the game. That high price tag alone tells you just how valuable and rare these guys are.
And here's the real kicker. Unlike pretty much every other monster in the game, you absolutely cannot breed them. No way. You have to buy them. That makes them a true status symbol and a huge investment for any player.
So their whole lyrical journey really kicks off on Plant Island. This is where Talker and Parsonate team up, and you'll start to see that their songs tell the unique story of whatever island they happen to be on.
And this one lyric just perfectly captures the whole vibe of Plant Island. It's this big, bold declaration of life, a celebration of the buzzing, thriving world all around them.
Their song here is just a beautiful metaphor. They sing about how plants need sunlight and water to grow, but then they connect it directly to music, singing about how a single note becomes a chord, becomes a melody. It's incredible.
But the story takes a really dramatic turn when we travel over to the harsh, cold world of Cold Island. Here, Talker is joined by Magpie, and the theme shifts from all that vibrant life to something, well, something much, much darker.
I mean, listen to that. This is hands down one of the most powerful and surprising moments in the entire game. All of a sudden, the lyrics get deeply personal, deeply emotional. They're talking about feeling totally isolated, like a complete outcast. And that's the kind of depth the Werdos bring to the game. Their song on Cold Island isn't just about the chilly weather. It's about the emotional cold of being lonely. It completely transforms the game from a fun music simulator into something with real emotional weight.
Okay, so from those emotional lows on Cold Island, the story starts to lift. Over on Air Island, Parsona teams up with Stu Ward, and their song completely changes tune. It becomes all about resilience and finding strength in each other.
This line right here, it's just pure encouragement. It's the sound of them pulling each other up from that loneliness they felt before. It's an invitation to face their fears, but this time, together. They actually sing about how others see them as elementary monsters, as outcasts. But instead of just dwelling on that, they decide to share a carefree life and basically walk on air together. It's just a beautiful story of friendship and support.
And this amazing storytelling just keeps on going across all the natural islands. On Water Island, they're singing about finding their home and just going with the flow. On Earth Island, it's all about being mighty and strong, building a solid foundation. And over on Firehaven, they pretty much declare their world is on fire, and that's exactly how they like it.
So we've heard what the Werdos sing, but that leads us to the biggest questions of all, right? Who are they, really? And what's the secret behind their music?
Okay, first, let's break down their name. Werdos is actually this super clever blend of 2 words. You've got word, because they're the only monsters singing actual, words, and weirdo, which perfectly captures their status as these unique outcasts in the monster world. Now, their story didn't just happen all at once. It's been slowly unfolding for years. Talker and Parlsona showed up way back in March 2017, and then Magpie and Stuart Warb joined in the years after that. But get this, look at that last date. Charcoal's arrival is set for January 2026. This story is literally still being written.
But okay, here it is, the ultimate secret, the biggest piece of Werdo lore there is. Their names are not random at all. Each one is a direct shout-out to their real-world voice actor. Talker is voiced by Dave Kerr. Parsona is Sarah Parsons. Magpie, Maggie Park. Stewarb is Matthew J. Stewart, and Sharkhall is Charles Duncan Green. How awesome is that? It just shows you the incredible connection between the game and the people who bring it to life.
And believe it or not, there are even more little secrets. Their original concept name was actually Lyrics. Pretty cool, huh? The lore says their power to sing comes from literally eating the musical notes found inside relics. The creators also confirmed they're all related, but in the same distant way that all humans are. And no matter what language you play the game in, the Werdos will always sing in English.
So when you really step back and look at it all, the Werdos are so much more than just cool-sounding monsters. They are the official storytellers of this universe. They're the ones who transform my singing monsters from a fantastic collection of sounds into a world that's just full of stories, emotion, and incredible lore.
And that leaves us with one last really fun question to chew on. As the monster world keeps getting bigger and as new islands are discovered, you just have to wonder, what stories are the Werdos going to tell us next?